Hello everyone! Welcome back to Rain Code! We've made it to the Mystery Labyrinth, and we'll see how far we get into it today, because sometimes these Mystery Labyrinths take a very long time. But yeah, I have been thinking about this case since last time. I really feel that Karin killed Aiko, and Karin was killed out of revenge, and I really don't think that this crime could have been done alone. I feel like there had to have been at least two people, maybe even all three of them. I feel like, oh gosh, what's her name? Kurine? The lighting girl, I feel like she has to be one of them. After that, I feel like Waruna maybe is the most suspicious because she could have put the poison in during the play. I'm really unsure about Yoshiko. But anyway, we have these three questions here that we have to solve. Let's just start with this one over here, I guess. How is the poison mixed into the glass?
Are you sure you want to take the how is the poison mixed into the glass route? And don't blame me if you die.
Yeah, I'll do it. Whoa.
So, we're gonna solve the mystery of how was the poison mixed into the glass. Actually, I was thinking about that. Maybe it's wrong to think the poison was in the glass itself.
Maybe it was on it.
Yeah, the Peacekeeper said the same thing.
The poison was only found on the victim's glass.
Oh, right! If that's the case, it narrows down the possibilities for how by a lot.
But don't let your guard down. Unriddling a mystery labyrinth is never so simple.
Okay, now I'll walk fast. I don't want to get too far ahead and then cut off their dialogue. Even though they do probably have it timed out that even if you're running at full pace, you won't run out of dialogue. Oh, there's Shinigami. Oh, geez. Oh, no.
What is this? I told you it wasn't easy.
Stop laughing!
Don't worry. Come on, concentrate.
Oh, geez. Where was the glass set on? When was the glass on the stage? For the performance.
It's this door! The prop master placed the glasses on the shelf an hour before the performance began.
This is real bad, Yuma. We got more boulders coming at us!
Come on, concentrate, concentrate. There's another door, Master.
When was the poison placed in the glass? During the performance.
It's this door!
Because it would go bad after 30 minutes.
Poison is effective for 30 minutes, but the Duel of Poison's cup scene occurred 45 minutes into the play. Which means the only way the poison could be used was during the performance.
I think we made it through.
I think you two fell through the floor, is what I think.
Come on, there's no time to slack off. We
Oh my
gotta keep
God.
going.
You know, when some of you guys told me that the Switch version of this game was glitchy, I didn't think it'd be this glitchy.
So the
There they are.
poison trick was actually set up during the performance.
The poison is effective for 30 minutes, but the Duel of Poison's cup scene occurred 45 minutes into the play. Which means the only way the poison could be used was during the performance.
But that glass was on stage the whole time, wasn't it?
True, the set was fixed an hour before the play, and the glasses were already set on the shelf by then.
So the culprit slipped the poison in while everyone was watching.
Which makes it seem like it's Waruna. Oh no, reasoning deathmatch.
Huh? It's them.
Oh, hi.
The culprit is Waruna.
There is no other explanation. It has to be her.
Why me? Stop making such faceless accusations.
Both Yoshiko and Kurine blame Waruna?
Well, now that they're blaming Waruna, you're making me doubt myself that it was her.
Stop it! I hate to see girls fighting each other.
The only person who could have added poison to the glass was whoever was also on stage. So that means it has to be Waruna. She's the culprit.
Well, maybe it wasn't her then.
No. No, no, no!
Murderer. Murderer.
No, 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 no!
What?
Oh geez, now she's one.
No, 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 no!
Women are terrifying!
I'm not the culprit! It's you, Yoshiko!
Wine glasses, water gun. Was the water gun
I'm not
evidence?
the culprit!
Oh geez. Eek.
It's you, Yoshiko!
Am I diving? Oh, I'm jumping. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, she was in the audience.
She filled the water gun with poison.
No, she couldn't have from the audience. Ow.
She shot the poison straight into the glass.
No, she didn't.
I'll slash through this mystery.
Sometimes it's hard to tell when I've fully cleared the words that are coming at me.
No, the wine glass was upside down on the shelf. Even if she did use a water gun, there's no way she could have done it since the glass was upside down.
Women are really tough.
I'm not the culprit. It's you, Kurane!
Oh, okay. Oh, is this just a repelling one? It is. Yeah.
It's not me! Kurane is the culprit!
Good. Maybe it's not.
She's the one who poisoned the glass!
Eek. Ow.
If it's not me or Yoshiko, then it has to have been Kurane!
Okay, then, hit it.
Flame
Oh my
doesn't
god.
hold up.
I hate the controls in this thing.
How do you think Kurane did it? What's your reasoning?
Okay, fine. I'll tell you why Kurane is the culprit.
Oh, it's gotta be the lighting crew.
There's no doubt Kurane's the culprit.
Because they said they didn't see her do anything
She
weird.
in a way only she could have. Kurane was on the catwalk
She was.
and mixed the poison into the glass
No, she didn't.
using an eyedropper.
From way up there? No way, girl.
Kurane used an eyedropper to add the poison.
Ah, wait, was it that?
She did it from the catwalk above. She dripped the poison right in.
Or was it this one? Okay, it is this one.
This is the truth. Kurane wasn't the only person on the catwalk. Another member was working the lights. She claimed Kurane didn't do anything suspicious during the performance. Because of that testimony, it's impossible Kurane added the poison from the catwalk.
She could have only been in on it, I guess?
So it's proven that both Yoshiko and Kurane couldn't have added the poison to the glass. So Waruna really is the culprit. She's
Can't be
the
her
one who
then.
snuck in the poison.
It's too early.
I thought you were better than that, Waruna. I thought you would compete with your performance fair and square. I always knew something was off about her.
No, it's not me. It really isn't me.
Oh gosh, now they're phantoms as well.
Liar.
Liar, 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 liar!
Yoshiko's is really creepy. Ugh, two at once. Costume staff. I bet it's the costume staff. They're probably gonna say, oops, what did I do? I don't know what button I just pressed. Oh well. It gives me time to say what I was gonna say. I think they're gonna say that Warna had the poison on her costume, but we know that she didn't because of this.
He had a chance to add the poison herself.
She moved to the shelf in one scene.
Ah, no jump!
Her back was to Gladden and the audience.
She added the poison from her pocket.
No, she couldn't have. Hit it! Thank you!
The truth.
No, Warna wasn't concealing anything on her person. The costumer confirmed it. So it wasn't possible for Warna to have brought the poison with her on stage.
So who did it?
Aw,
Was it all of them? I don't know.
Come on now.
Wait, so Waruna wasn't the culprit? Does that mean she didn't add the poison to the glass?
It's a fact that she didn't bring the poison on stage.
Could have already been there?
So naturally, she couldn't have poisoned the glass.
Well, but then, what really happened here? I'm so confused.
I feel you,
Let's think
Desuhiko.
about it and keep going.
What if I use my disguise to get new information out of the three of them?
It's no use. I already did that during the investigation.
Plus there's fakes in here.
You did, huh?
But your disguise ability is incredible. It's like I was a completely different person. Makeup is one thing, but my voice and stature match too.
I use a voice changer to synthesize a new voice. If I've heard it even once, I can easily set it up. I use tape to make your body appear thinner, or add padding for the opposite effect. Height can be adjusted by messing with your joints, up to a certain point.
Ew.
But there are limits, given how it strains the body.
The more you explain it, the more it sounds like you could commit a lot of crimes pretty easily.
If I'm being honest, I must resist my urges every single day. It's a daily battle to tame the monster inside me.
Desuhiko, that sounds more weird than cool.
It's interesting though. I thought the ability was kind of like he just jumps into the backpack and poof, transforms, but it sounds like he's actually doing stuff to make himself transform in a way. Okay, it's a long hallway. My god, this hallway is long. It's never ending. Ah. Okay, finally. I can turn. Oh my god, it's still going. Okay, I reached a dead end.
Huh? A dead end?
You dummy.
What are you doing, Desuhiko?
I'm pissed about this path being blocked, so I tried to just ignore it, and damn, it didn't work.
He's so pathetic.
Doesn't seem like a question is gonna appear. Looks like it's a completely dead end. I guess we can't reach the truth by answering, how was the poison mixed into the glass?
So this whole route was a waste?
Well, we did eliminate one of the possibilities. Sometimes the journey is just as important as the destination.
The journey. I like the sound of that. I'll use that for lyrics in my next song.
I want to hear his songs.
Anyway,
wonder if they're any good.
let's use my convenient magic spell to return to where you select routes.
What the? What's convenient? One is Zoom or Hocus Pocus, I'm assuming is what it means. Hocus Pocus.
Your voice amplified and echoes across the area.
That's it?
Yep, that's it. Now hurry up and pick another one, Master.
Okay, I guess I had to pick Zoom. Darn.
No point in rushing. Let's take it nice and slow. Who wants a break?
We can't do that. There's a time limit to solving the mystery labyrinth.
Time limit? What happens when it runs out?
Well, your soul leaves your body and you're trapped wandering the mystery labyrinth forever. In the end, your soul will be absorbed into the mystery labyrinth and you disappear. other words, you died.
Yuma, come on! We gotta get out of here!
Yeah, I know.
Master, which route do you want to take next?
I wonder how long the time limit really is. Well, I guess we should just go down the line. Go with the red one next. Okay. Wait, what's this question? How is the poison brought to the theater hall? Okay.
How was the poison brought to the theater hall? You sure about that?
Sure, why not?
So, our goal here is to answer the question, how was the poison brought to the theater hall? Speaking of, where did the poison used in the murder come from?
The chemistry lab in the school. It's a highly toxic experimental chemical.
Why not just take it from the chem lab and keep it hidden in your clothes or something?
The chemicals bottle was huge, so it's difficult to carry
It was
around
very
in
big.
secret.
Then they must have swapped the containers and brought it to the theater. That's gotta be it.
I think it's got something to do with that paintbrush we found. Oh, jeez. Oh, this one again? It's missing sound effects.
Snap out of it! It's time you showed off the fruits of my mentorship! Come on, concentrate!
What was
concentrate!
used to transport the poison? Is it the paintbrush? The paintbrush.
This way! There was a wet paintbrush in the chemistry lab. The culprit used it to carry out the poisoning. They took the poison out of the lab by applying it with the brush.
Come on, concentrate!
What was the poison
concentrate!
brushed onto? Oh, another glass.
This way! The missing glass could be brought to the theater hall without drawing suspicion.
Yeah.
The culprit poisoned the glass and brought it to the theater hall.
Maybe that's what Yoshiko is doing.
You can do it, Master!
What happened to the other glass? Was it switched out? Switched with the used glass.
This way! The culprit replaced the poisoned glass with the prop glass.
Wouldn't that make it Yoshiko?
I thought I was gonna have a heart attack.
We're not done yet. It's just getting started.
At least we now know how the poison was brought in. The culprit used the paintbrush from the chemistry lab and directly applied the chemical onto the backup glass.
Yeah, if it's the same kind of glass as the prop on stage, it could be brought into the theater without suspicion.
But the chemical is only lethal for 30 minutes, right?
Yoshiko.
Even if it was prepared before the performance, it takes about 45 minutes before the Duel of Poison Cup scene. That's way too late!
Right, so how about that, Yuma?
Why are you yelling
Hang
at me?
on. There is one person who could have brought the poison in before it expired.
Yoshiko. And she came in the middle. Maybe it was all three of them. Oh my gosh. Are all three of these girls gonna die?
And, you're supposed to pick the right one here, yeah? Can you do it, Yuma?
Yeah, you can count on me.
Who could have brought the poison to the stage? Gosh, I think it was all of them now.
I was in the audience the whole time.
Or that actually could rule out Warna if Yoshiko applied it and brought it onto the stage, and then Kurene could have pointed out which cup glass it is. Maybe Warna could have known nothing, or maybe Warna somehow accepted the glass from Yoshiko. I don't know. Either way, you did that.
Yoshiko, it was you, wasn't it?
What? Me?
The only way to use a poison with a 30-minute expiration, 45 minutes into a play, is to bring it during the performance. But Warna was acting on stage the whole time, and Kurane was managing the lights on the catwalk. But Yoshiko, you were working backstage, so you were the only one who could move about freely. In fact, you arrived late to the theater hall after the performance had already begun.
Right, that's just weird. The fact that we have that this happened, like, you have to be involved somehow, right?
You were about 15 minutes late, which is 30 minutes before the duel of poisoned cups. Just enough time for the poison to be lethal.
So it was you.
You brought the poison and got Kaden to drink it.
No, it's not me.
At least Kurane has to be in on it too, though. She couldn't have done it herself.
Hey, she ran away! Yuma, after her!
Because Warna could have died too.
Hey, you can't get away that easy!
Get back here.
My master loves hunting down prey on the run!
I never said that.
I'm not a dog!
Where'd she go? Turned the corner and disappeared. Hey, get back here.
Which way'd she go?
What was the glass put in to be transported? The pocket of a school uniform, a pouch. Like, a pouch would make more sense.
As a production assistant, Yoshiko always had a bag with her. In it, she carried the glass with poison brushed on. The glass would be small enough to fit in the bag, and even if someone saw it, she could say it's just a prop.
She has a glass in her locker.
I see. So she prepared for the murder while in her role as a production assistant.
Is there even a corner to turn? Oh, there's a classroom right here. Hey!
But you know what? It doesn't feel right chasing after a girl like this.
Seriously. Hey, time to cough it up! You did it, didn't you?
Not me. I didn't do it.
You think crying will save you? Well, you're right. You're so cute. Hey, come here.
Man, I was about to say, Desuhiko was being kind of cool there with that line. And then he said that.
Knock it off, Desuhiko!
Oh, it's all good. With my kind of charisma, I can make anyone a fan.
Sure.
She might even lead us all the way to our goal.
Why do you always get all the attention, Yoshiko?
You're such an ass-kissing bimbo.
Were you jealous when Kaden took your spot?
Is that why you killed her?
Oh, here we go again.
Hypocrite!
What? Hey, that's way too mean. Even if she is the culprit, I'm sure she has a heartbreaking reason why.
I didn't do it! I'm not the culprit!
Oh, now you're one too. Hers is so scary. Oh, here we go again. Why are you kicking? I thought he was doing a karate kick. Arna's actions. Yoshiko's actions.
I'll be direct.
Probably Yoshiko's.
I'll put on a special show
wait.
just for you.
I don't know what you did.
Yoshiko is the culprit!
I really don't know what you did, Desuhiko. I pressed that button by accident. I don't know what it did for me.
Brought the poison.
Only Yoshiko!
Wait. No. Ah!
No! I'm not the culprit!
Yoshiko took the poisoned glass.
Oh, he has a shield for me. And it went away at the last second.
Secretly in the dark.
This is the truth! When Yoshiko returned to the theater hall, she sat at the right edge in the front row for the rest of the show.
She did.
She would
couldn't
have
have secretly done that in the
from
dark.
the audience onto the stage to reach the shelf and swap glasses.
Which is why I feel like Warna might be involved. Like, it might be all three of them. She had to maybe get the glass to her somehow.
But that's impossible. The lights were only out for 5 seconds. Even if she ran over, someone would have heard her footsteps. So Yoshiko couldn't have been the one who swapped the glasses during the performance.
Oh, she disappeared. So Yoshiko wasn't the culprit?
I bet in the next one we're
She
gonna accuse
did bring
Kurne.
the poison from the chem lab into the theater, though, right? The method was already explained.
So we did Warna in the last one, now Yoshiko. Is it really all three of them?
But still, she's not the culprit?
If she couldn't have swapped the glasses on the shelf, she can't be the one who committed the crime.
Let's keep going for now. There might be more ahead.
All this is making me scared of women. I wish Shinigami would comfort me.
Oh, but I'm committed to Master.
Oh, damn it! I should give up my memories and sign a pact with the Death God too, then! Quick, Yuma! Punch me in the back of the head as hard as possible!
I don't know how that'll help.
Let's not.
Also, Shinigami's scarier than
Damn.
most women.
No matter what we try, it's always a dead end.
Are you sure that's the case? What if there's something that makes the wall collapse?
Doesn't seem like it. Nothing can be done here.
So this doesn't lead to who it is, even if we solve how was the poison brought to the theater hall?
Seems that way. We should turn back for now. With my magic, we'll be there in a snap.
Okay, zoom.
Alright, time to start over. Which route do you want to pick?
There's only one left. The last question: how was the poison glass chosen?
You want to go with how was the poison glass chosen?
Yep.
Jeez. Everywhere we go is mega creepy. Is there somewhere we can take a break?
Rest wherever you want. In fact, you can rest for all of eternity. Anyway, how did the culprit get the victim to choose the glass with poison in it? The glasses were mixed around on stage, after all.
Would you mind telling me the sequence of events that happened when the glasses were shuffled? It's no fair otherwise.
I don't know about being fair, but here's exactly what happened. The Duel of Poisoned Cup scene began around 45 minutes into the performance. At the start, the victim, Karen, brought the glasses and bottle from the shelf that's on the set. Karen then took out the poison vial from her pocket and poured it into one of the glasses. But the vial was just a prop. It didn't have any real poison in it. After that, the glasses were shuffled.
Whoa! What's going on here? It's not like we're trying to find the lost ark or something.
It's all right. We can keep going by solving mysteries.
Right, now concentrate.
Here we go again. Who shuffled the glasses during the Warren and Karn shuffled them?
This must be it. The two people on stage who took turns shuffling the glasses were Waruna and Karen.
Who chose a glass first? Karn.
This must be it. The first person to choose a glass was Karen.
Which glass had the poison? The glass Karn chose.
This must be it. Warna placed her mouth on a glass, but she didn't die. Which means only the glass Karen chose contains poison. This way!
E equals MC squared.
I thought I was done for.
Yeah, quit being lazy and get a move on. Hey, are you sure that only the glass Cotton took had poison in it? Isn't it possible both of them were poisoned?
Warrena drank from the other glass and didn't die.
Right.
That has to mean only Cotton's glass had the poison.
Her and I
Then
knew.
how did the culprit get
above.
Cotton to pick the glass with the poison? Well, maybe the
Putting the
culprit
light on it.
wasn't after Cotton specifically. They didn't care who wound up drinking the poison.
I'm not sure about that. I think Cotton absolutely was the target.
I really think Her and I 100% has to be involved. Oh, speak of the devil.
Whoa! Here it comes! Hey! This one's a cutie!
You act like we've not seen her before.
She's totally my type. Ah, my heart! I am in love.
She's your type till she turns into a scary nun-looking lady.
Let me tell the truth. The culprit is Warrena.
Seriously? Thanks for telling us.
You're so gullible! She's obviously lying!
You serious? That was a lie?
It's no lie. Warrena knew which glass was poisoned. Either the glass with the poison was filled
No, she
just a
didn't.
bit higher up, or she marked the right glass beforehand. Knowing that, Warrena prompted Cotton to select the glass which contained poison.
She couldn't prompt her.
Prompted her? How?
Only the two of them were on stage. She could guide Cotton through the scene.
You could guide her.
Before or after each line of dialogue, she could have easily signaled her with gestures or glances.
Yeah, that checks out. I don't think she's saying anything super questionable.
The glass?
Could this be?
Ow. Warrena know which glass
I
had
get it.
the poison.
We have to pick the right one. I'm counting on you, Yuma.
Right.
No, she didn't.
Why, pick that glass! I told you Warrena is the culprit! Why? Don't you believe me? Why doesn't anyone believe me?
Because you're
Oh, wait,
suspicious.
don't cry. I'm completely helpless against the woman's tears.
Yeah.
But Cotton filled the glasses. Warrena wouldn't have been able to tell which one had poison just by the amount of liquid.
Well, how about marking the glass itself?
No. The prop master testified that there wasn't a single mark on either glass.
No, they were spotless. We can't let anything happen to the glasses our actors use.
No, really? I'm surprised you investigated that much. Are you sure you're a rookie, Yuma?
It was all thanks to your forte.
So it's thanks to me. I knew it.
I didn't lie! No one believes me! Everyone else is lying! Why won't you believe me?
Oh, bye.
Oh, the Mystery Labyrinth is a reflection of the real world, right? Then maybe what she's crying about is...
A reflection of the real world.
Then she must have grown up surrounded by a bunch of scumbags. That's it. I'll warm her up with my charisma once we're back in the real world.
That is
She might be
exactly
dead.
what a scumbag would say.
Where do we go? Oh, here.
Anyway, the two glasses got shuffled, right? So the odds were 50-50. Maybe she just relied on luck. If she hit her target, perfect. If not, who cares?
I doubt it.
But it's impossible to get the victim to pick a specific glass after shuffling them. Man, why did the culprit even do this? It's way too much trouble to pull off a murder in the middle of a performance.
That's it. Maybe there's a reason why it had to be done during the play.
Huh? What do you mean?
The culprit had to make the victim choose the poison glass on stage for some reason. If that's the case, there could be a trick involving the stage itself.
The lights? It didn't say their line. Ow. How did the culprit make Karn choose the poisoned glass?
Now we
The
gotta
lights.
prove how the poison glass was picked. You got this, Yuma?
Yeah, I'll do my best.
Spot the selection. The lights.
Here! This is it!
Courtney is the one that I'm like
That's right,
most
the
certain has
spotlight.
to be part of it.
The culprit used the spotlight to get caught in to select the poisoned glass.
The spotlight? How?
Now I'm like not totally sure about Waruna. Maybe she didn't have anything to do with it. Maybe it's the other two.
The culprit told Cotton to take whichever glass the spotlight hit first.
Look at you, Yuma. Standing in the middle. Looking all cool.
As a matter of fact, Cotton's script had a note written in her own handwriting. It said, "Take the glass the spotlight hits first."
No way!
The table was directly under the catwalk with the spotlight. So from here, you could see how the shuffling was done.
If you know that much, then it's pretty much solved.
Now it's your turn to be accused, Kurane. Who made Karn pick the poisoned glass?
It can't be me.
You're right, it's not.
Not me.
And it's not.
It's not me.
Yes, it is.
Someone who managed the lighting during the performance indicated the poisoned glass to Cotton. Kurane! She was in charge of the lights on the catwalk!
Oh boy, here we go again.
I knew it was you.
The way we keep doing this makes me think it was all three of them, though.
Whoa, what's
So I bet we're
going
gonna
on?
defend Kurane real quick now.
I always thought you were gloomy and creepy, but I didn't think you'd actually murder someone. On top of that, you used the sacred props from our play.
I knew you'd murder someone one of these days. Why don't you take responsibility and just die? Everything would be better if you just disappeared.
I didn't do it. I'm not the culprit. No. It's not supposed to be like this. Why can't everyone be nice to me?
So is it true that it's a reflection of the real world in the sense that maybe Kurane, people aren't very nice to her? No one ever like believed her or anything? It's gonna be lighting crew again. She didn't do anything weird.
I'm not the culprit. Please believe me. Couldn't have committed the crime. You're the worst, Kurane.
You used the sacred stage for murder.
You slipped the poison into the glass, didn't you?
No, she couldn't have.
This is the truth! The poison is neutralized after 30 minutes, but the murder occurred 45 minutes into the play. In other words, the poison had to have been poured into the glass after the play began. But Kurane was up in the catwalk even before the play started. She was up there the whole time, too. If that's the case, it's impossible for Kurane to have poured the poison.
So who poured the poison? Well, no.
Oh,
No.
everyone's
Yoshiko
gone.
could have. Yoshiko probably applied the poison, but it's the question of how to get to the stage.
Wait, what's going on? Kurane isn't the culprit? Didn't you say Kurane used the spotlight to get Karan to pick the poison glass?
Yes, but she couldn't have poured the poison into the glass herself, which means she can't be the culprit.
So that means the culprit is... I don't get it at all! I give up!
I don't get it at all!
Well, the path keeps going, so let's think about it as we go.
That sword sure is sharp, Yuma. Can you cut through anything with it?
The solution blade is effective on anything inside the mystery labyrinth. Anger Master, and he'll cut you in half.
Don't do it, Yuma! You and I are pals, aren't we? My man!
My man!
I'd never do anything like that.
You was a good boy.
Yeah, I know that. I just had a gut reaction to what she said, you know?
Ugh, we could have threatened him into becoming Master's loyal slave.
Not that he would have remembered it once we leave anyway. Okay, turn the corner, and another dead end. We're gonna have to zoom again, Shinigami.
What's going on here? It's a dead end.
Doesn't seem like there's a hidden question here. This really is a true dead end.
A true dead end?
It means you can't reach the truth just by answering, how was the poison glass chosen?
Then it was all a waste of time? Well, they should have at least left us a treasure chest or something. Hey, Yuma, it's your fault for picking this route.
I just thought we picked the other routes. It was the only one left.
What?
Well, reaching a dead end is expected inside a dungeon. Think of it as stamping out one possibility and move on.
Oh, totally. Oh, you are always right, Shinigami.
The way he's wiggling his fingers.
You change your tune awful quick.
For now, let's head back to where the roots change. Time for a convenient magical spell.
Zoom.
Now that I think about it, wasn't that the third route? What's going on? They're all dead ends!
What does it mean, Shinigami?
It seems that even though we tried to solve every how, we can't figure out who the culprit is.
Oh, come on! Then what was the point of our great adventure?
I've told you this a dozen times already. Even dead ends are precious clues. Because of them, you figured out that examining the murder method won't lead you to the culprit.
I see. So we're still making progress. Great work, Shinigami.
I'm doing all the work.
Anyway, we have to view this case from a different perspective.
What's that?
I suppose that's your different perspective.
Whoa.
Do I have to climb that? Or is this a door we can go through? Nope. We're here climbing. Oh wow, we were just walking up it. Ugh. Camera angle.
We're really walking on another side.
Well, if we keep moving, then...
So the interesting thing about this case is we're this far in and I'm still not 100% sure about who did it. Whereas the last one, I knew right away it was the priest.
Look, it's a new route!
Why did the incident happen?
Fair.
Karin
You
killed
get to have
Aiko.
all the fun.
Why are you jealous of this?
The question is, why did this happen? I guess we're on the WHODUNNIT route.
But it White done what now?
It's about the reason why the case occurred. Meaning, this is the route where we seek the motive. Looks like we need to focus on figuring out the culprit's motive from here.
Yeah, I know cases always deal with motive, but wouldn't it have been better to start with this route from the get-go?
know this route is important because we cleared out the how routes.
And I have a feeling that this is gonna just show that they all three had motive.
That's how it goes when it comes
'Cause they
to solving
all like
mysteries
Daiko.
and dungeons.
Oh, sorry, I guess that's how it is. You're absolutely right, Shinigami.
Let's keep going for now.
Not gonna talk? No? Okay. We're just running. Whoa. Look at the hallway. It's like it's spinning.
Before we figure out the culprit's motive, what kind of person was Cotton anyway? Was she cute?
She
Yes.
mean.
But more importantly, she was next in line to be star of the theater club. She was considered to be the best actress among the club's current members.
So the culprit was envious because she was so popular. They killed Cotton so they could become the star instead.
No, I don't think it's that simple.
Hey, who are you calling simple?
6 months ago, the leading member of the theater club also died in a separate case.
Top actresses dying one after another? Is their club cursed or something?
The name of the student who died was Aiko. Her death was ruled a suicide by jumping off the school, but Kurumi doubted that was the case.
Kurumi, huh? She's alright.
All right. Anyway, I doubt it's a coincidence for people to die in such quick succession. This case may have been triggered by Aiko's death.
So if we find the truth behind Aiko's death, maybe we can figure out the motive in this case.
The truth behind Aiko's death.
Karin's a murderer. Okay, when am I gonna stop running down this twisty hallway? Am I making any progress? I think I am getting closer to the end. Oh, finally. I made it. Daiko.
Hey, look!
Is that Aiko?
Whoa, she's cute too! Let's go talk to her! She's about to get a taste of my full and undivided attention.
I don't think she wants it.
You can already tell women will be his downfall. Oh well.
Very easily, too.
It's not like you're any better off with yours truly, Master.
Yeah. Yasuhiko and Shinigami are, a lot.
Was that Yasuhiko?
You should have learned your lesson from the Karin incident, Yasuhiko. Don't run after women in the Mystery Labyrinth.
Come on, concentrate, concentrate!
Can I answer questions again? No? Okay. Oh, never mind, I bet we are.
Yuma, this is bad! The ground's giving way beneath our feet!
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah, I can tell.
Aiko!
Oh, she said that.
Hey, let's hurry and catch her! I love the tragic types!
No! We're trying to figure out the truth behind her death.
Oh, right.
Good luck, Master!
Okay, here we go again. Was Aiko's death... it was homicide. It was homicide. Okay. He's just not gonna read his line. Aiko's death 6 months ago was actually a result of murder. Where was Aiko murdered? Rooftop, the flower bed. I don't think she actually was up at the roof. He's just not, okay. Glitch again, I just have to read his lines. The location of Aiko's murder is the flower bed. What weapon was used to kill Aiko? The brick that has the blood on it. The brick with Aiko's blood on it had a very unnatural splatter pattern. After the culprit hit her with the brick, they returned it to its original position. Who murdered Aiko? Karin. Karin did it. Karin. Aiko's death was not a suicide by jumping, and Karin clearly lied in her testimony. Karin killed Aiko.
All right, let's keep following her, Yuma.
The voice acting's back. Hooray. I feel like I can't even be surprised by the glitches at this point.
I can tell Aiko's death wasn't a suicide from the evidence photos. Her shoes were neatly placed on the roof, but there was dirt on them that looked like it came from the flower bed. I think Aiko was told to meet at the flowers behind the school building and then murdered there.
So the shoes were taken to the roof afterwards.
The murder weapon is likely a brick from the flower bed. The brick with Aiko's blood on it had a very unnatural splatter pattern. If she fell from above and hit her head, the bloodstain wouldn't get cut off in that way. I'm sure that after the culprit hit her with the brick, they returned it to its original position.
But do you have evidence that Karen did it?
If Aiko didn't die from jumping, Karen's testimony makes her highly suspicious. She said she heard something fall and went to inspect it.
Oh, that is very suspicious. I forgot her
it.
testimony.
Hearing a sound that never happened means she's obviously lying. Karen lied. And the reason why she lied?
She made it appear like Aiko jumped. If that's the case, then the one who killed Aiko is Karen.
Okay, up the stairs. Ugh, so many stairs. Okay, door.
She disappeared? Damn it! I can't even help the girl who needs it most!
Help her?
Poor little
She
pathetic
was
boy.
dead long before you could help her. Anyway, this must be the roof Aiko supposedly jumped from.
Hey, why did Karen kill Aiko? I thought an all-girls school would be more sunshine and rainbows than murder.
Maybe she wanted the top spot?
If a brick was used as the murder weapon, then it could have been an impulsive crime. So Karen might not have been planning to kill Aiko when she called her there.
You mean they were talking and it turned into a crime of passion? That's so cliche.
Maybe they were discussing their acting careers. They had a disagreement, and it turned to violence.
Maybe Karen wanted her to give up the lead role and she wouldn't?
Well, if this caused the other murder case, then is the motive revenge?
Yeah, they weren't fighting over Aiko's spot. They wanted to get back at Karen for taking it away.
Meaning the culprit is whoever cares the most about Aiko?
They all really cared about her, though.
Which of the suspects is it?
Maybe it's all of them.
In fact, where do we even go from here? We got the motive, but there's still no path.
This is different from the other dead ends. I think there's a mystery around here.
Something must be hidden here.
Oh. Look into the distance.
Hey, check it out!
Is that the how route we were looking for?
We're so high up. When did this happen?
Master, look over there!
What's that? It doesn't seem connected to anything else.
Which means that could be the Who location.
So the true culprit is over there then? But how do we reach it? It's not connected to any other route.
Jump!
What, are you freezing up? Scared of heights or something?
Oh, it's not that. About those 3 routes.
A pen? You carry that around with you all the time?
Of course. Who knows when I'll be asked for my autograph? Done. Isn't it perfect?
They all connect? It was all 3 of them, wasn't it?
I'm just as good at drawing maps as I am at remembering a pretty face.
This is the how route when seen from above, right? What about it?
Well, this is a dungeon, right? So maybe there's some secret paths in here.
Secret paths?
See? If you look at it this way, Doesn't it all seem like the same road?
You're right. The 3 how routes are connected into a single route all the way to the Y room. Wait, all 3 are connected?
Which means all 3 did
That's
it.
it. I think
right?
I've got it. That's the hidden truth behind the how route. There's only one explanation for how the victim could have been poisoned.
What? Seriously?
Not bad. You finally made yourself useful.
Yay! Shinigami complimented me? I love you, Shinigami! Wasn't I a good boy? I deserve a treat, right?
You stay down there for a
You think
bit.
you got this? I'll back you up. Lay it all out.
Oh, the barrel one. I don't know if I said this or not, but I actually took off the like power-ups I had that made it go faster. I thought it was hindering me. Hopefully, I won't screw me over or anything. I think it's gonna be that they all work together. So it's accomplice. I can see you with the A's and the C's.
Let's work together as a team.
Uh.
Go, go, go.
Oh, it was actually the opposite that I did.
That's not it.
How did I?
Go, go, go.
How did I mess that up? I sped it up, not slowed it down. I saw it. Ugh. It's up here.
Nice.
Anyways, I don't know how I messed that up when saying that. What I meant was that I sped the barrel back up because I thought it being slowed down was actually not helping me.
That's right, accomplices. The truth of this case is that Yoshiko, Waruna, and Kurane were all
They did all do it.
accomplices and committed this crime together.
Accomplices? But don't they hate each other's guts?
It's the truth. I realized it once you drew this map, Yasuhiko. The 3 how routes that we explored were all dead ends. Each of them were suspects, but they were all ruled out because of certain details of the case. That makes sense. If we look at them separately, we get dead ends. But by connecting all 3 routes like this, and looking at it as a single criminal act, it clearly becomes one path forward.
They were accomplices that committed a single crime.
This murder would have been impossible to commit alone. We figured that out during the how route. But if the 3 of them worked together, they could make it possible.
What's this?
I guess we're supposed to break the wall? Sounds like fun.
It's a Minecraft pickaxe.
It's all thanks to my help, don't you think? And don't you forget it.
You're the one who's going to forget it.
Anyway, let's check it out. We have to make sure we're on the right track.
Next up is... are we zooming? Wee!
By separating the hows, the 3 of them divided up the tasks that needed to be done to pull off the murder. Don't you think so, Yuma?
Yeah, I think it's the only way.
Ow.
You sure sound confident.
How did the 3 work together to pull off an
And
impossible
now,
crime?
there's a new problem to solve. We have to expose the secret behind their complicity. How exactly they cooperated together and the timeline of the crime.
Got it. The timeline, huh? Then the first thing to discuss is...
How was the poison brought to the theater hall? Right? Yeah, that would be first.
How was the poison brought to the theater hall? You sure about that?
Yes.
Let's start with the poison being brought to the theater hall. Their conspiring began with how was the poison brought to the theater hall.
It's a route we already explored to the very end, so let's blast through it!
Hey, wait! The only person who could have brought the poison to the theater hall was Yoshiko, right?
Yeah. Also, Shinigami, is this chain really necessary right now? Desuhiko's keeping up just fine.
Yeah, the poison neutralizes after 30 minutes.
You don't need to drag
So
me.
it had to be brought into the theater during the show. As the production assistant, only Yoshiko could have done it. Looking back, the reason they chose poison as the murder weapon was to establish an alibi.
The poison was only active for 30 minutes, which gave the other girls an alibi.
Yoshiko went to the lab for the poison as soon as the performance began. She had the extra glass hidden in her bag, and after she brushed poison onto it, she put it back in her bag and returned to her seat in the front row as if nothing happened.
The problem is, what happened next?
D-
We're here! You're up, Master!
Yeah.
Ugh, why do you have to do that every time? What did Yoshiko do with the poisoned glass after bringing it? Handed it to Waruna.
Isn't this the how was the poison mixed into the glass root? Wow, it really connected.
All right, let's keep going and reach the truth!
Whoa! Again? Hey, you said Yoshiko handed the poisoned glass over to Waruna, but
When exactly?
Waruna was performing on stage, right? How could she receive the glass while on stage?
You when the lights went out?
The only time I can think of is when they turned off the lights. Yoshiko sat on the right edge of the front row close to the wings, where the actors enter and exit from scenes. She probably stood up when the lights went out and left the poisoned glass near the right wing. Even if she couldn't get on stage, she could at least do that within 5 seconds. Then, Warna picked up the glass and hid it under her costume.
In 5 seconds? When did she do that?
The
Oh.
costume check happened before the performance, so she got around that by receiving the cup during the performance.
I see. So they passed the baton during the 5 seconds the lights were out.
That was a quick pass for her to get
Two
back
of
to where
them
she needed to be on
Must
stage.
have rehearsed it as much as the rest of the play.
But what
Yeah.
happened after that? Suppose Waruna did get the poisoned glass. How did she swap it with the real glass while the play was still ongoing?
A few moments after the blackout, there's a scene where Warna approaches the shelf. It only lasts 2 or 3 seconds, but Warna's hands and the shelf are completely hidden from the audience. At that moment, Warna could have switched out the original glass with the poisoned one.
So they used the play itself for their seemingly impossible crime. Talk about guts. And this is something only thespians could pull off.
Keep running into it.
Isn't there a safer way down?
Master, hurry up and break this one down too!
Right.
And kill me again. Woo! How was the poison glass chosen? Kurne. Kurne guided to it.
All right, we got this one too.
Only a bit more! Let's keep going!
Wait, can't we take a break?
No, gotta keep running.
This is the final one. It's the how was the poison glass chosen route.
From here, it's exactly as we solved it before. Kurine told Karin beforehand to take the glass the spotlight hits first. And then, after confirming the poisoned glass from the catwalk above, the spotlight was pointed directly at it.
And that's the method behind the murder weapon.
Method? Sounds more like madness if you ask me.
That solves this mystery. We've almost reached the truth.
Seriously? That's terrible.
Huh? Why?
Because I haven't gotten Shinigami to fall for me yet.
It's a tragedy. Man, that means all 3 of these girls are gonna die, aren't they?
That's
Oh, jeez.
not gonna happen. Even if you stay here for 100 years. In fact, I basically hate your guts.
You know, beyond the hate, there could be love.
You know, he doesn't give up. I'll give him that.
It's kind of like
But a good thing,
traveling
no,
the
but...
globe. You and I can go in opposite directions, but eventually, we'll meet.
It could be a good quality in other scenarios, just not with women.
That's a stretch.
Boom.
I feel sick.
You gotta learn how to slow down, buddy.
This is the last wall.
Ow. Who murdered Karn?
Are you ready? Let's solve this thing!
Right.
All three of them did it.
Yes, it fell.
And behind that door is the Who room. We finally made it.
It's time to end this, Master.
He knows what's coming next. We've been going for a while, but we're so close to the end, I wonder if I should just finish it. I bet all we have left is the God Shinigami thing. Then I'm gonna get pulled into that storyboard thing. Storybook. I kinda wanna just finish it.
Looks like all the culprits are here. But there. Why do they look so sad?
I don't think they feel good about what they did.
How boring! You call yourselves the final bosses of the Mystery Labyrinth?
And they lost their friend, too.
Then start acting like it! Might as well guard the truth till the end at this point!
Yep, here it is.
There.
Ugh, I always forget the controls for this. It's so scary when she gets giant, though. I always forget she does that too, which is weird. Oh, it's so scary! I hate it. Forget the controls! Kick, tackle, jump. I forget. Tackle, tackle, okay.
There's no reason for us to team up!
Destroy the wall with the solution key. What? Oh. Which? Oh. Probably this. If they were friends.
You're wrong! Huh? Come on!
You did it, Master!
Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot to advance the dialogue. Thought it was gonna automatically do it for some reason.
Do it, Master!
Kick.
Don't come any closer! I did it all alone! I don't know about the others. Don't come any closer! There's nothing connecting us!
It's gonna be the photo for all of you, isn't it? Yep.
You're wrong! Huh? Come on!
You did it! Great job!
That's right.
Here I go!
Shut up!
Oh, jump.
Go away! Stop telling lies! Please, leave me alone! Shut up! Man,
nothing to do with each other.
Yes, he did. There's your photo.
You're wrong! Huh? Come on!
What's going on here? I thought they hated each other.
They were all friends, weren't they?
No, that probably isn't true.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
If you put together the 3 photos they each have,
What? So they're all in the same picture?
that's the truth.
Took you too long to figure that one out, Shinigami. Group photo.
No need for mercy. Let's do this, Master! No!
Up. Tackle.
No!
Kick.
No!
Jump.
Stay away! Stop messing with me! Oh no! Stop!
Stop! Stop!
Stop it! Get away from me!
Ugh, it's just scary Shinigami, here she comes.
Go away! There is no bond between us!
You're all best friends, aren't you? Group photo.
This is the truth of the case! Huh?
This one's kind of sad. Like, yeah, it's not good that a bunch of high schoolers were murdering each other, but I don't know, this one, it just feels sad. Those 4 were just best friends and then this is how it turned out. They're all gonna die now.
This is just a guess, but you 3 weren't actually on bad terms with each other, were you? In fact, it was all an act to get revenge for Aiko. You all cherished the same picture with her. It was originally a single photo of you all together, with Aiko in the middle.
Oops, I cut him off.
And when you connect the pictures together, everyone is there, smiling. So, why?
Come on, we've got work to do before you get all sappy. Let's go. One more push and we'll be done with this labyrinth.
What would a hero do? A real defender of justice would defeat evil here and now and be done with it. But I'm no hero. All I want is the truth. And the truth is right here. So why go any further?
Well, you can't get out unless you do.
Will solving this mystery really make anyone happy?
Master, do you sympathize with them? That's not something a detective should do. Your job is to solve mysteries, isn't it? If so, you have to expose the truth. You have to prove it in a way anyone can understand and anyone can see. Detectives aren't defenders of justice, they're defenders of truth.
Defenders of truth.
A detective must never overlook a mystery. Any and all truths must be exposed. A detective must always prioritize solving a case. Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction. It's easier said than done. Yuma, if you can't do it, I can take your place.
No, I'll do it.
See, he can be a bro sometimes.
I'll take responsibility. I'll see this through.
And the sound effects aren't here. Woohoo! I really wonder what this is supposed to sound like. I bet really cool. I'll never know though. Alright. It's the last part. So I've got glasses are swapped. Note in script. Brick. Okay, what weapon did Karin use? She used brick. Okay, next. So did Karin just do it because she wanted her role? This is... Where was Yoshiko headed? What did Yoshiko apply to the glass? What do I have? Did I unlock anything else? No. Okay, we need... What is this? What did Waruna do? Okay, we do have that one. She swapped the glasses. Okay, what's been added? Suicide by jumping. Spotlight. If I go back this way, I bet... Yeah. Man. Karin kinda sucks, doesn't she? Okay, what do we have here? Do I have these? What did Yoshiko apply? I don't think I have those yet. What did Kurane use to guide Karin? The light. Which is right there. Oh wait, we also have chemistry lab and poison. I bet is back this way. Where was Yoshiko headed and what did Yoshiko apply to the glass? Okay, so chemistry lab. And poison. For whom did the trio commit the murder? Okay, I am missing something. Which one am I missing? What do I have left? Oh, the script. Where is it? Where is it? I'm blind. Where is it? Oh, right here. Why did Karin take the poison glass? Because the script... Nope. Hey. The script told her to. And lastly... Would help if I pick the picture first. Aiko. Okay. That's everything. Mystery unraveled. Now for the slowest fade out ever.
Step right up! Step right up! A tragedy that struck an academy stage. The death of a high school girl casting a shadow over 4 bickering theater club members. Truth bombs are about to be dropped! Time for the deduction denouement!
This case begins with Aiko's death 6 months ago.
Those flowers are so weird.
Aiko was thought to
blue
have
glowing.
committed suicide by jumping off the roof.
They're pretty though.
But in truth, Kaden murdered her.
The shoes left on the roof had dirt on them from the flower bed at the crime scene. The bloodstains on the bricks were also unnatural, and it was obvious that an amateur had faked it.
If it wasn't a suicide, it would contradict Kaden's testimony. However, she didn't originally intend to kill Aiko. It was a crime of passion.
So they got into an argument, Kaden saw red, then boom?
I want to know what they were arguing about.
So scary.
Yoshiko, Waruna, and Kurane probably realized the truth
Yoshiko's
behind
just
what
creepy.
happened.
I don't know what it is about her. It's that smile, no big eyes.
The 3 teamed up to avenge Aiko. They used the dress rehearsal to commit this crime.
Regardless of the reason, getting together to plan a murder is pretty crazy.
Yoshiko and the audience was to bring the poisoned glass into the theater hall.
Once unsealed, the poison is harmless after 30 minutes. So she went to the lab 15 minutes after the play began.
The poison container is too big to transport unnoticed, so she applied it to the glass in her bag with a paintbrush.
Thus, the poison glass was created. She brought it back to the theater hall, then went on standby at the right end of the front row.
Warna, who was acting on stage, was to switch out the poisoned glass.
During the 5-second blackout 30 minutes into the play, Yoshiko placed the poisoned glass in the wings.
They had to move so quick to do that.
Warna, on stage, retrieved it and hid it under her costume.
Then, in the scene where she approaches the shelf, she exchanged the glass there with the poisoned one.
Switching in the murder weapon on stage while everyone is watching? What a pervy exhibitionist!
What's perverted about that?
Right. Let's just move on.
Kurane, on the lights, would guide Karin to take the poisoned glass.
Then came the duel of poison cups! The 2 glasses on the shelf had juice poured into them. Karin and Warna shuffled them in a way the audience couldn't see.
But Kurane, who was on the catwalk directly above the stage, saw exactly which glass held the poison. She confirmed the location of the poisoned glass and shone the spotlight on it first.
Karin drank from that glass 45 minutes after the start of the play. Winner, winner! Poisoning complete! That was so long! Good job!
Kurane told Karin of a change in stage direction, where the victim was to take the glass the spotlight hits first. Karin followed this instruction to take the poisoned one. The whole sequence of events for this crime would have been impossible for a single person. Their cooperation was also a means to conceal their involvement. But I can't shake the feeling that there was some other reason behind it.
The ruthless, disgusting criminals who conducted this murder are... Yoshiko! Waruna! Kurane! You are the killers! Wait, what?
He's sad. He doesn't want
They
to
may
point.
have pretended to always be at odds with one another. But deep down, they were bonded through their shared admiration for Aiko.
It is a little sad. I do feel kind of bad that these 3 girls are gonna die. Like, I know I shouldn't because they killed someone, but I can't help it. I just feel a little sad that these 3 were friends taking revenge for their friend that got murdered.
This is my answer!
With no sound effects.
Was there really no other way? Was there no way to prove Karin did this without killing her?
That's not possible. Not in Kanai Ward. The Peacekeepers bend the truth whichever way they want to. The 3 girls couldn't get justice from them, which led to this crime.
Yeah, just add a whole other layer to it.
But it doesn't make it right! How long did you put on an act for this?
Aiko was our sunlight. Wherever she went, we were meant to be there with her. She was everything to us. We were together ever since we were young. Her dream was our dream. We were nothing special. But she called us her rivals. Those words encouraged us to carry on. But now she's gone. Everything's hopeless now. The 3 of us investigated Aiko's death. I used my parents' connections to view top-secret case files. But no matter what we did, the Peacekeepers refused to reopen the case because Karin's father is a big shot at Amaterasu Corporation. That's why we
She
had
could
to
just get
do
away
it
with it.
ourselves. We wanted revenge. Revenge became everything for us. And to get it, we pretended to fight amongst ourselves. We are actors, after all. But we don't have to anymore, right? We don't have to keep this up.
Ugh, this is sad. It feels like the real culprit in this case is Karin.
We put on quite a show, didn't we, Aiko?
Oh. This is depressing. Oh.
This leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Then again, most cases do. But that's the end. We can finally return to the real world. I hope the girls open up like that in the real world too.
He doesn't know.
No, I don't think they can.
Huh? Why is that? Oh, also, where's Shinigami?
He doesn't know what's gonna
Right here.
happen.
Well, what do you think? Did you fall in love with me? I know you did. You must have, yeah?
I already told you. I will never fall for you. You're seriously getting on my nerves. You're annoying and exhausting.
Yasuhiko?
Did you think I was serious? I was just testing the bond between you two.
Sure you were.
Our bond? It's more like a curse, at least to me.
Right. I was just testing. I wasn't serious.
He's such
At
a
all.
pathetic little boy.
I didn't get rejected, okay? I didn't.
You did.
All right, just calm down.
Anyway, let's do it. Time to exterminate the souls of the true culprits and destroy the mystery labyrinth.
Wait, Shinigami, do we really have to do this? I mean,
They're murderers. The reason why doesn't matter. I make my living reaping the souls of criminals. Because I'm Shinigami.
I don't think there's any way other than this to destroy the mystery labyrinth.
Surging bloodlust.
This is going on for a while, but I wanted to finish it off.
Overflowing despair.
I'm just waiting for a save at this point.
The brilliant soul of Shinigami shall expunge this cursed case. Death to all deplorables. Ruin to the vile mystery labyrinth.
This one doesn't feel good.
Luminous darkness, shining rainbow, glorious stellar spiral. That will rest so grasp
Ugh. Ugh, it doesn't feel good. I'm probably not gonna be able to save until after they die, would be my assumption. I'm gonna have to go through a little cutscene yet. I apologize for how long this video is.
When did you...
Huh? What the? Wait, what just happened?
Oh, hold on, let's all calm down.
There they go.
What? What's going on?
I knew it.
The evil murderers have been expunged once again! Oh, right! I got one more job to do.
Are you gonna possess them again? Oh dear, you are.
Excuse me, everyone. The culprits behind this incident were Waruna, Korone, and myself. All three of us conspired to poison Cotton. The way we got her to ingest the poison was...
Yeah, we don't need to sit through it all again.
I don't know what you people have done, But next time, it won't go your way. Remember that.
Yeah, sure.
Did you see that? She was staring at me the whole time. She's gotta be in love with me.
Sure.
Oh, fine. I guess she can keep the piece of my love as well. Hey, what's got you so down? All three of them just died out of nowhere. Nobody's to blame for that. There's no reason for either of us to feel guilty.
Seems like all the memories from the Mystery Labyrinth are completely gone. Master, we're in the clear. All three of their deaths won't be your fault now.
That's not what I'm worried about.
Yuma!
Just feels terrible.
Kurumi?
Thank you for saving me. I knew you'd come to the rescue.
Anyway, are you alright? The Peacekeepers didn't harm you, did they?
No, I'm fine.
Hey, Yuma? I don't want to get in the way of this tearful reunion, but maybe we should get out of here? It'll be trouble if the Peacekeepers come back.
Oh, right. Let's leave then.
Can I save now, please? It looks like the answer is no. I can't save yet.
I'll go on ahead to the agency and put in a good word for you. I don't really get how it all ended, but I have a hunch. Yuma, you did all the work, right?
Huh?
Guess he's got good intuition.
Looks like I won't be calling you Rookie from here on out.
Yay, we're
Let's
friends.
keep working together, my man. Mind your manners as you walk your girl home.
I don't know how old I am though.
Yuma?
Huh? What is it?
This tension. Don't tell me. Is this where they make babies?
Ew!
Did something happen? You seem down.
Oh, well, although the case was solved, 3 lives were lost.
Right. I didn't expect Yoshiko and the others too. Could it be that their deaths are related to your forte?
What?
Wow, we've got another sharp one. Master, I hope you know this, but if you say anything about our contract... Oh, sorry for saying something so strange. I know I'm off, right? Even if that were the case, you'd never tell me.
Hey, Kurumi, there's somewhere I want to go.
How about you let me save first?
Will you come with me?
Huh? Sure, I guess. Wow! What a nice view! It's like a secret hideout! I didn't know that Kamasaki had a place like this.
Please, help me save this city.
Save this city, huh? I managed to save Kurumi by solving the case, but I killed those 3 girls. I'm responsible for their demise. If I had let the Peacekeepers deal with it, at least their deaths could have been prevented. What exactly did I even solve? It's not a true solution if we can't save everyone. What I gained in exchange for my memories isn't some convenient, mystery-solving tool. It's literally the power of a death god.
What are you musing about? You can't reclaim the past, and you're not gonna get your memories back either. In the end, you just have to accept it.
Accept it?
Instead of believing in some vague thing like justice, just believe in the truth. They say there's only one truth, and there's only one type of person who can find their way to that truth. Detectives.
Even if I have to sacrifice others to find it, I should let so many people die for the truth?
Master, you keep going to extremes. It's part of why you're a greenhorn. Seems like you still have much to learn under my guidance.
What is the truth? Why did I become a detective to seek it?
Yuma?
Huh? Oh, yes?
I know I already said this, but Thank you so much. You are exactly the kind of person I thought you were.
What do you mean by that?
You're my hero.
I'm no hero. I was just trying to expose the truth.
But thanks to you, I was saved. If you weren't around, I wouldn't be here today. That's why a detective who exposes the truth is a hero in my book. If there were more detectives like you in this city, maybe Aiko's death would have been solved earlier. I'm sure things would have been different. Kanai Ward hasn't seen a hero like you in forever. That's why it's always been so dark here. So please continue to be our hero.
A hero? Maybe before I lost my memories, I was trying to become someone's hero. This time, there was a steep price to be paid for exposing the truth. But even so, the truth must always be revealed. I want to believe I can save someone. I want to continue being the hero she says I am. Still, I don't want to use Shinigami's powers again.
You probably will, though.
Don't act like you don't like it, Master. Well, I'm just glad you seem more motivated now. Oh, yeah. We made a promise, didn't we? I said I'd tell you about Kanai Ward's ultimate secret after the case was solved.
Okay, how about not right now, though?
Huh? Oh, right.
Hey, you seem like you weren't expecting much. But that's where you're wrong. Just between you and me, I am Kanai Ward's only informant.
Informant?
Oh my god. This is interesting and all, but like this video's been going on for too long and I feel terrible about it. So it's like, come on.
High school girl informant? I'm still a beginner though. I started 3 years ago after taking over from my grandfather. And now that the peacekeepers control the city, there isn't much of a demand for information anymore.
No wonder you know so much about rumors.
I haven't felt this nervous since I was chased by those peacekeepers.
That also explains
forgot
why
you said
the
that.
peacekeepers were after you. If Kurumi is an informant, maybe she does have some crucial information about Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
Oh, thank god. Okay, that is where we're gonna end today's video. Maybe some of you like longer videos, but maybe some of you don't, so I apologize for this one being longer. I really did like this case though, a lot. For me, I think that was the most interesting case so far. I love the dynamic of like going around the school and using Tetsuhiko's forte to talk to everyone in a disguise and trying to uncover like what was going on with all these students. And the result ended up being like really sad. And I think just the mystery was really good. Like it took me a while to figure this one out. So yeah, I liked that a lot. I would love to know your thoughts below. Were you able to figure it out? Did you like this case? All that good stuff. And for right now, I'm gonna go ahead and go. Thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you in my next video. Bye!